Explanation time. The reason you haven't gotten any updates in about a week, aside from just general laziness and the occasional thing coming up and me acting like this is a bigger deal than it really is because this laptop recently got a virus or Trojan or some sort of malware on it. And being that it is the only working computer, this obviously distressed me a bit, but it seems to be okay now. I'm not really sure how or why this happened, but, I mean, I was using the computer, all of a sudden this thing came up, and then like 35 more things came up, and it's like, oh hey, your computer has a bunch of viruses on it, you should get rid of them using this program. Of course, this program that they're referring to is in itself the virus, and I knew this, but the question is, how do you get rid of this shit? I don't know. So, we spent a few days trying to get rid of it. Nothing we did worked. We looked at, like, the search results for the program itself. There's, like, various methods to get rid of it put up on these, like, virus removal sites, and nothing seemed to work. Then, eventually my mom just talked to somebody on the phone, and I don't know what the hell they did, because System Restore didn't work. All this other stuff didn't work, but now it seems to be gone. There's still some remnants, because I got a blue screen of death a couple days ago, hoping that doesn't happen anymore too frequently. And there is this weird thing going on where Google search results always lead to some sort of a stupid ad page, so you have to like copy and paste the URL instead of just clicking it. It's a minor inconvenience, but it does bother me that it's on there, so I don't know why I'm really rambling about this, just letting you know there was a virus. There might still be a virus, so if updates stop, like, it's either just laziness or because of it came back. So, if it does come back, I might put out a message saying so, and maybe someone can help me through it. I'm not asking for help now, and if I do get help, I usually end up getting help from like 17 different people, but I guess I'd rather have that than nothing. So anyway, I could be doing Mario RPG right now. I don't really feel like it. I'm not dropping the game, I just don't really feel like recording it right now. I don't really want to do one segment of that after a whole week of nothing, because I feel like that's not really making up for it. So I want to try a little bit of the Mario 74 hack, which I've mentioned during the Kaizo playthrough. I showed a little bit of it. It's now complete, as complete as a somewhat glitchy hack can be, I suppose. And so I want to show off some of this. I'm considering making this into a full LP, though it does bother me that my audio quality is still really, really terrible, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. And I want to play through the hack anyway, and if I ever do LP it, I'd rather do it mostly blind, instead of being like, yeah, I beat this level a couple of days ago, it's kind of okay. So, I've done the first few levels, but at this point I should just be talking over the game itself, so I'm going to cut to that. So the first thing you'll notice when you start the game up is this. You get these error messages. I think this is normal, but ignoring that, the game seems to run okay as long as you follow the instructions in the README. I'm not going to show any information on how to get this game to run, because it was annoying to me, and I figured it out anyway, and if I didn't have anybody help me through it, then you don't need anybody to help you through it. One thing I will tell you is, in the settings, you want to change this to 8 MB, or else it won't run. But actually patching the ROM is a pain in the ass and requires like 14 programs. If you find the patch itself, it should have a README that tells you what to do. Anyway, the game just starts out in a bad camera angle, which to me was probably the best sign of things to come you could hope for, but I don't hate this hack. I've played a few levels of it, mainly just the ones that were in the demo. I haven't gone too far in it because I didn't want to spoil too much of it yet. But, you do want to talk to the toads, because there's hints and stuff. I'm not going to talk to all of them here, but this one's amazing because there's stars in the toilet. I don't really know what else to say about that. I mean, come on, stars in the toilet. Oh, also, let me say this right now. I'm aware that probably a billion people are LPing this. I haven't actually checked, but I know I'm not going to be the first. This isn't going to be a revolutionary thing. A million people have LP'd half of the games I've played anyway. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I love this bit here. Lakitu's fired, so some other useless dude is doing the camera work and sucks. At least they're self-aware. But, like I said, not going to look at all the other Toad info. This area you start out in has access to a few levels right off the bat. There's... over here is the first level, which I'm actually not going to start with because I can't get all the stars in it yet. This pipe in the middle is the second one, which I'm going to go to, so I might as well just go in there now. No point in holding off. The way that I'm gonna be playing this game is actually, I'm not gonna get every star on screen. Oh yeah, I love this. 32. I'm guessing that was a placeholder sign that was never changed. I don't really know. Maybe there's like some sort of a hint that it's giving that I'm unaware of so far. But anyway, the way I'm going to be playing this is I will be activating every star in the level, and I'll be getting like the coin-based ones, but I won't actually collect all the other ones on screen, because as long as you see where they are and how to get to them, I think that's good enough. I really don't want to have to enter and exit these levels 4 billion times. This is mainly because from what I've seen so far, most of the stars in this game aren't really that complex to get. This may change drastically in the later levels. If it does, then I will eat my words, but a lot of them are kind of just out in the open like this. I mean, like, you have to be decent at the game. I'm not saying that some of them aren't hard to get, but they're not complicated, if that makes any sense. Like this one, the wall jumping there is a bit finicky if you don't have the placement exactly right, but it's just kind of there. You don't have to do a whole bunch to get it. And since I'm not doing a coinless run or anything stupid like that, then not too much of a need to show it all. So I'm just gonna kind of be giving the grand tour of the levels, I guess you could say. And I really hope I got all the exposition out of the way by now. I've been ranting about various problems and ways of doing things without really commenting much on the game itself. Other than Kaizo, I haven't played any other hacks of Mario 64. So, when I first tried the demo of this, I was kind of floored, honestly, when I found out that these were all totally custom levels, because I was so used to Kaizo's just being the original levels with added stuff. Apparently, though, this isn't one of the more sophisticated ones. I read a review. I think it gave the hack a 9 out of 10, so it wasn't a bad review, but it did say that it doesn't change as much as some other hacks do. Apparently other hacks have custom enemies, a lot more custom music. I'm not sure. But from what I've seen, it's pretty decent. And yay for that. I don't know what I was doing there. I wanted to get on the Thwomp. This level is kind of the Whomp's Fortress replacement. It's definitely different, but I guess, in a way, it carries the same motif. And so, as such, it has a red coin on top of the Thwomp. So, if I can, like, evade death for long enough here, hopefully I'll be able to get the 100 coins and the 8 red coins. Yay for floating platforms of doom. There's a star back here, actually, which I should save state, because I'm not sure if I can get back up. I don't remember this star being here in the demo. Like the version that I played. I don't know if this was like a public demo. It was just given to me by someone on Skype. At this point, I don't even remember who. I'm sorry. So, I don't remember where that star used to be if it wasn't there. It might have been there, I just don't remember it. So, yeah, there's all the red coins. I'm anxious to see the later levels in this, because I like what they've done with it, but a lot of these levels just feel small. And maybe it's because I'm blinded by the original game being such a big part of my childhood that I don't recognize those levels as being small, because a lot of them really are. Oh jeez. Well, that was fun. So, let me just get the last of the coins. I think I've shown all the star locations. Well, all except for one that I can think of at the moment. Where's that blue coin switch? It should be up here. There's some more coins. Be good at kicking up slopes in this game, which means if you're playing with a keyboard like I am, then it can be kind of annoying, because keyboards don't like you holding that many keys at once. For me, I have to go up them sideways. I probably should have just kept going and got all the other blue coins, but... huzzah. Whatever, I don't need... I'm not going for all the coins in the game here, as long as I get what I need. So, yeah, there's one there's one far away, there's one on top of the tower, there's one on top of that tower, there's one behind that tower. That's 5, this is 6, I think that's all. The main levels do have the 6 regular stars and 100 coin star, from what I can tell. The bonus levels, anything goes in them. Apparently there's hidden signposts that can show stuff. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to say there. There's a one up here I've found. And we'll fail at getting into. By the way, I think this music is from Toad Town in Paper Mario. Yeah, Frozen Slide has 4 stars. You gotta find these, and then you'll see how many are in them. So, let me just head into level 3 over here. I don't know if I'll be able to find all the stars in time, because of the massive amount of exposition at the start of this, but I can at least start on it. This obviously being the Jolly Roger's Bay. Had to think a second there. Forgive me, I've been playing Banjo-Tooie lately, so the confusion is even more pronounced than usual. Yeah, it's got the same music, it's a water level. Yeah, it's Jolly Roger Bay. Except funkier, and there's no ship, and what the hell am I doing here? This is very sage advice. Cameras hate caves. You will get a lot of out-of-bounds weirdness with the camera angle in these cave areas. I guess the camera is just really hard to adjust when hacking it. Like, the original game, I'm one of the people who thinks that the camera was actually good in Mario 64. A lot of people hate it. But I never really had a problem with it. This game, it sucks. Majorly. So, there's a star over there. It's kind of a tricky jump. Let's see if I can just show it off. I have to go back for that red coin. Come on now. You want to just... yeah, just kind of finagle your way into it. Red coin up there, I missed. Whatever, I'll be back for it, maybe. Probably not. Like I said, I'm probably going to be running out of time in like 1 minute, so... I will show this part, and then that will be it. Next time we'll start out with a funky glitch. Glitch! Glitch is a word now. Wait, I actually can't show off this part. Never mind, because I don't have the metal cap yet, and I don't want to get the metal cap because it's horrible. But no, I will. Yeah, if you take this bouncing box into the water, you can just swim with it. It's kind of weird. And then as soon as you take it to land again, huzzah. That worked out well. Okay, so next time, we will see more of Azure Abyss, and I'll probably get back to Mario RPG as well.